We're going to discuss about our personal wins, organizational updates, education updates, core dev updates, and other important announcements. Now we're going to start with the personal wins. And for me, I don't actually have any personal wins this week. The week has gone very fast, and I haven't realized that it was Friday today. So I'm going to nominate a person to share their personal wins, and I nominate Mahari.
Okay, thank you. My personal wins in this week, I can dive on swimming. uh, that's my win.
You can nominate another person.
I nominated Muski.
I can be here, right? Remote people, you can hear me. Perfect. Thank you, Kimbo. So, personal wins. I don't have personal wins this week. It's actually a personal loss. Okay. So, it's I don't have a personal week this week. It's actually a personal loss. I'm not feeling well. So, but thank God I'm feeling better now. And I think that's it for me. And I would nominate someone else. And I would nominate maybe Minty.
Okay. Hi guys. My personal wins for this week is I don't know. I familiarized myself with the with the with the work and with the code base more. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing new. So let me nominate Mariam.
Okay, so my personal wins is maybe finishing the social media video this week and finishing a book. Yeah, that's my personal wins. I nominate Joshua.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Joshua. My personal win is that I was able to develop myself in swimming aspects. I was able to relate with my colleagues more. I was able to make some changes in the A2SV website and escalate. Yeah, that was my personal win. I will nominate. Okay, I will nominate Beza with Teshome. She's out. Can I see? I know Coin Bomb. I will nominate Ashanafi Dijene.
Okay, Joshua, thank you. For this week, actually, I don't have any personal wins. Sorry for that. Maybe I will nominate Kimbo if he doesn't speak yet.
Okay, thank you, Ashinafi. For me, probably now like this week I had a more organized like sleeping hard. Like I started to sleep around 5, and then I started to wake up around. I started to sleep around 11 and wake up around 5, so I would consider that as a win for this week. For next, I would like to nominate David Adise.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is David. I'm the head of finance. Can you hear me? Okay. My name is David. Um, this week's personal wins, I'd say I have been consistent on swimming, and I I believe I'm making some change. So the next one, I'd say I am adapting to Kigali's, Rwanda's air condition. It's not making me any trouble again. The other one, so I'm also managed to I was also managed to work on my personal tasks as a finance manager, and also what else? Yeah, there are also some challenges which I faced this week, and I'm grateful for everything. That's it. Thank you. I'd nominate Barakat. Barakat, I guess.
Okay, hi everyone. Hi everyone. So for me, I don't think I have personal wins this week. Um, Maybe for the next person, I will nominate. Hmm? Hiwat.
Piotr, can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, please share us your personal wins.
Okay, for this week, I don't have that much a personal week, but I managed to be consistent on my gym schedule, I guess. Yeah, I have gone to gym like 4 times a week. Yeah, I would say that's my personal week.
Okay, that's great. Can you nominate another person, please?
Uh, yes, I would nominate Hasid.
Okay.
I'm so confused. Hi. So my personal win would be um yeah. I started. I did a running first time in like 10 years or so. First time in 10 years or plus. So I wouldn't say I enjoyed it, but I enjoyed the after result. So yeah. Do I know it? Okay. Okay, I will.
Thank you.
Another person? I think he's doing the technical stuff. Thank you.
Hi.
Should we use like microphones on this, like bigger ones compared to this?
All right. Yeah. So my week
wins is that I fell sick and now I'm okay. So, so who should I nominate? Uh, yes, I will nominate Dev Finance. Sorry, Dev HR. Sorry.
So, hello. My personal week, personal week for this week, maybe there was a match. United won 3 consecutively, so it's a new thing for United supporters. That might be one. Mm, the other thing, I constantly run like the past 2 weeks, so personally, that's the good thing. Is it? Shall I nominate someone or is enough? Okay, no, la verrà from remote. No, vabbè.
You mute yourself, please. Can you hear me? Okay. Now, Laberra, can you share us your personal wins?
Hello guys, can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, we can. Yeah, we can. You can share us your personal wins. Now, okay. So I think let me nominate one more person and we can move to the next part. Dr. Andre, can you share us your personal wins?
Yes. My personal win is
Thank you.
we are successfully completing a few grant applications for A2SV and hope to have those submitted. We're also working on a giving campaign for an online platform that's going to run through the end of the year. But so that's professional, but personally, yeah, just doing well health-wise and mentally, and just happy for a little bit cooler weather here in Texas, US.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Andre and everyone who shared us their personal wins. Now we can continue to the next part, which is organizational updates, and it will be presented by Amber.
All of them. All right. Thank you very much, Nardos. But do you need this one actually? I think people can't hear me. This is for the remote, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think this should be fine. Everybody can hear me, right? Perfect. All right, team. So thank you very much for your time. Let's take a look at the busy agenda of the week. First off, launch plan reviews for projects. So we have done this for some of our projects, but for some other projects, we had to reschedule it for the next week, and we will be finishing that next week. I think for 4 projects, we have already finalized, and 2 to 3 projects, we are going to finalize them early next week. Next up, GitLab Foundation grant application. So this is a great find by Campbell. When he was looking for some fitting opportunities for A2SV, he found this one, and the deadline is actually 3 hours after midnight, East Africa time, tonight. So they allow us to make 3 applications with one organization, up to 3 projects. And we have 3 beautiful applications that are getting ready. One of them is already submitted, and for Akil and Skillbridge, I hope we will be able to make the submission later today. And Cambon and I, we put some efforts on it, and Dr. Andre is also supervising us. He is making the latest submissions. And this is also great to see our head of development and fundraising in action. So thank you, Dr. Anje. Next up, University of Rwanda MOU finalization. So we finally get confirmation for the content. Indeed, the booklets are printed. So after giving the updates, I would love to be asked to be excused for the rest of the meeting because they are ready. I'll go and pick them up. And next up, A2SV G7 education admissions are open. This is a big announcement. Many of us have already done our deeds. But team, let's remember there are a lot more young African talented people who really would benefit from this opportunity. So think about it, Joshua. There are some younger Joshuas in Nigeria who are aware of A2SV education, but there are also some younger versions of Joshua in Nigeria who are not aware of A2SV education. So if you can somehow get the second group of people here, they may also get the same benefit as you did. So in that regard, team, let's think about our younger versions and let's spread the word because the applications are not going to be open forever. And it only takes a few minutes, like around 5 to 7 minutes, they can finish the application. Next up, for lobby, meeting room, and outside branding work, we had a good progress. Like as you see and hear, they are building our outer branding materials, and the designs are also coming together. So I would say they are 80% finished. Hopefully by tomorrow latest, we are going to finalize the outer branding designs too. That's the only thing that is currently not finalized. Otherwise, for the lobby, for the meeting room, everything is already finalized. Next, the launch plan. So you will see this task recurring until we have the launch, obviously. So what things are accomplished? The list of people that we are going to invite, we have the initial 150 people list. So we will share this with the ministry. We will get their feedback as well. And early next week, we are going to start distribution of the invitations. So today, while I'm getting the booklets for the MOU, we will also choose which letters we are going to print our invitation letters. And early next week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we want to finalize distribution of the invitation letters. And like in terms of space, it's going to take place here. We are going to have some cocktail tables. If you remember from Abrehot, like those high tables, the circular ones, we will place those here, and the event is going to take place at the office floor. Because team, the weather is not very predictable. Like as you see, sometimes in the day we can get rain. And if we have the chance of rain, we have to have plan B, right? If we are going to prepare plan B anyways, why don't we just make all the investment for inside? So that's why that is going to take place here, and we'll provide more updates as time progresses. Next, like today, some of you guys have seen, we had visitors from Turkish embassy. So we had the trade and military attaches visiting us. So why the military attache? Because the guy turned out to make his PhD in tech education and incubators. Seriously, so what are the odds? He had the personal interest. That's why he also came. We had a great conversation. They are going to come to our opening, and we will continue our conversation later on. And he even dreams of writing a paper where he actually compares different tech education and incubation models and see pros and cons. So he has some professors that he's collaborating with. I thought the idea is actually amazing. We can actually bring contribution to the literature. All right. Let's continue. Sounded like maybe a tire explosion. All right, so this is the wins. Let's take a look at the plans for the next week. So the launch plan reviews are going to be finalized for all the projects. Lobby, meeting room, outside branding work will continue. Like launch planning, you are going to continue seeing this until the week of November 18th. And the University of Rwanda MOU signing, we expect that to take place early next week, now that we have finalization on the content. AUKA A2SV education promotion, this will take place on Wednesday. So on Wednesdays, they have student all hands. All students come together. School officials can share updates with the students. And with our education squad, we will be promoting A2SV education. The school is aware. And next Wednesday, this is going to take place. Next up, core dev interviews for open positions. So the applications are going to be closed on Monday. So this is another big announcement. Team, this is an excellent opportunity. As you know, we have some open positions in our core dev teams, and now those positions are available on Akil. They have been promoted on social media. Indeed, team posts are also coming if they haven't come already, right? So you will have enough social media materials to send to different channels, to different friends. So now, if there are talented people in Africa, you want them to hear this opportunity, please do that. And kudos to Akil team. So we had some issues in the platform, but they have resolved them timely, and we were able to put all the posts out. The applications are raining. The last time I checked, like we had on average 15 applications per post for positions that are just put yesterday. These are very decent numbers, and we know that the numbers are going to go higher and higher. Last but not least, so Giving Tuesday this year is 2nd of December, I guess. So it's in December, right? But we start preparing now. Why? Because team, we want to be ready early. We don't want to miss this big opportunity. So maybe Dr. Andre can tell us more why and how November and December are the biggest giving months in the United States and many other parts of the world. So, Dr.
Yes,
Andre?
absolutely. Thank you. Giving Tuesday is an annual day around the United States where private donors and also corporations are more likely to donate to a social cause, a charity, a nonprofit at a rate of 30% more people will donate on this day than any other day of the year. It coincides, of course, with Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays. And during this time of year in the United States, people traditionally open their hearts and open their wallets and open their bank accounts a little bit more for just causes. So very many nonprofits, majority of nonprofits take advantage of this day. Giving Tuesday is December 2nd, but it doesn't mean that that's the only day that we will ask for support, donations, or partnerships. We will actually begin this a few weeks before, and we will run it through the end of the year, December 31st. So we have in total about 6 weeks of giving that we're asking people, but included in that time will be Thanksgiving and then, of course, Christmas to follow. So once again, it's just a day where very generous people will consider giving to a cause that they believe in. So it is really up to us. It's our duty and our obligation to present our organization in a light that makes people want to support us and partner with us. So the messaging is very important. The stories are very important. The story, the pictures, the videos, and everything that we've accomplished and hope to accomplish. So we center all of that around December 2nd. But once again, we open that platform a few weeks before, and we keep that platform going a few weeks after, and we'll see what happens.
That sounds great. Thank you very much, Dr. Andre. And I am feeling great that as an organization this year, for this important time window, we are entering with early preparation. And hopefully we will get great results.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. Team, so from the organizational end, this is it in terms of wins and plans. Do you have any questions or points? If not, thank you very much. As I said, I will be on my way to pick the booklets for the MOU. I'll try to join as soon as I'm done. See you, team. Nados.
Thank you, Emre, for the organizational updates. Now we're going to continue to the human resource updates, which will be presented by Dart. He will be presenting about the promotions that's happened this week, so stay tuned.
Okay. Hello, everyone. So this week, I don't have any updates. Like I said last week, it's going to be, since I'm going to work on HR manual, we don't have that much updates since it takes months. We're gonna have weekly updates, but for this week, we're gonna have promotion. So the first one, Nathan Brook, from Internet of Education, he became head of education. Next one, Ronaldo, like Brook, she was Internet of Education, and she became head of education in person. Same with Ermias Ayala, Tamrat Kabela, Jonas Sintayo, he's from Aswa, Damascus. Find in Safari, he's from Damascus. Daniel Ababu, yeah, head of person education. And Salam Dak, he was intern head of education. Last but not least, Bilba Gashaw. I think he was promoted weeks ago, but to make it official, we put here. This is. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, David, for the updates on human resource. Next, we're going to continue to the updates on Ethiopian education, and it will be presented by Natnai.
So, yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Nathanael. I'll be giving you the weekly updates from the Ethiopian education side. So let's start from the wins. So we have successfully delivered the numerics 2 lecture, which basically covered a little bit more complicated topics compared to the first one, which we gave them like a long time ago. So they covered topics like hashing, combinatorics, and probability. So it was given in 2 parts. And also we held a pair programming session, which we picked a few questions, like 4 questions, which were tailored for numerics 2 topic, and made them solve it in pairs. And I believe it helped them a lot in understanding the topic. Next up is we have successfully released the mock interview forms. So it basically contains guidelines on how an interviewee and an interviewer should interact. So the students are going to have mock interviews between each other. So one is going to act as an interviewee and the other as an interviewer. And also they are going to record the session and submit the video to us. So since interviews are coming, it will help them a lot. And next up, we successfully prepared on giving the system design lecture. So I believe this one is the first one for G6. So we have been preparing to give them system design lecture. We have been preparing materials on it and people who are going to give those lectures. So we have fully prepared for that, and we'll be giving them the lecture in the upcoming weeks. And next one is we have finalized the application tracker, which will track on how many applications each student had, and personally motivate them to apply to top tech companies. So we'll track that. So we have finalized that part. And the last one is that we have finalized the 20s round of one-on-ones, and the next one would be starting the 21st. Moving on to the plans, we plan to have an strong application session, which will help the students in having strong applications to top tech companies on how to apply the do's and the don'ts. We'll have a session specifically tailored for that. And next one, as I said, since we have been preparing to give system design lecture, the only thing left is going to be actually giving that session. So we'll be delivering the lecture in the upcoming weeks. Next up, we'll be starting the application process. So each head will be personally assisting the students in applying to top tech companies based on the session that we will have on how to have a strong application session. And finally, we're going to start the 21st round of one-on-ones. Since we have finalized the previous one, we'll be having one-on-ones next week. So that's it from my side.
Okay, thank you, Nathaniel, for the updates on Ethiopian educations. Now we're going to continue to the next one, which is remote education updates, and they will be presented by Mikias.
Thank you. I'm going to give you the wins, the updates for G6 and G5 second year education, G6 first year education, and G5. Oh, sorry. This one. Okay, so like I was saying, I'm going to give you updates for G6 first year education and G5 second year education. So the first one is we have given reassessment for track placement for our students, and this is because as most of you guys know, the project phase have already been started, and like by the end of the onboarding phase, we were planning to give an assessment to put our students in each track that we have, and some of them based on like certain situations they couldn't make it for the assessment. So what we did was the first assessment was on Saturday, but for people that couldn't make it, we actually managed to have a reassessment on Monday, which we conducted successfully. And people who couldn't make it actually took the assessment and now are placed in the tracks. The other one is the G7 application form release. As Emre was trying to explain, we actually opened the G7 application form on October 28th, which was on Tuesday. And up until now, we have actually more than 800 applicants from 31 countries, which is really amazing because it has been almost 2.5 days, and we actually have a lot of people to apply. And it's not going to be closed till next week, the end of next week. So if there are anyone who wants to apply for G7 and hasn't yet, this is the best time to apply. We're having a lot of applicants. The other one is track placement for all students was completed. Like I was saying, there weren't a lot, like there were some people that wasn't put in the track because of not taking the assessment, but after taking the assessment, we've managed to put all of our students in the available tracks based on the scores on their assessment and their preference. And the other one is G7 promotion session was conducted. So what we try to do is, in order to create the awareness of that G7 education is starting, we actually held a 45-minute session for our students, for G6 students, to spread the information about G7 applications have actually been opened, and it has been successful so far. People have been referring students, and the current number is we need at least 10 people from one student to be referred, right? So this is another win that we have for this week. The other one is internal interview planning activities. So for our G6 students, along with the project phase, we're planning to give internal interviews. This is the perfect time for them to actually take the interviews, and then also work on the project phase. So we're actually planning some things, the requirements and other things that would actually make students eligible for the internal interviews. The last one for G6 updates is merger contest. So what we usually did, at least in G5, was there used to be a contest, merger contest within in between in-person and remote students. Of course, most of the time, remote students were the one that took the upper hand, but we're going to see this week, actually. But I believe remote students are capable of winning again, but we'll see, right? So there's going to be a merged contest this week, tomorrow, basically. So this is the updates for G6 education. The other one is the update for second year, G5 second year education. And for G5, there was a progress presentation and feedback session that was held, and it was successful. And there were PRs for mobile and backend. that needed to be reviewed, and it was successfully reviewed. And we're actually planning to onboard the Saline to the web team, and it's still in progress. So this is the updates for G6 and G5. Okay. The other one is the plans that we have for G6 and G5. The first one is continue with the learning tracks. So students have been, put in their tracks, and they have been actually working on their tasks, like reading the materials, the resources that have been prepared for them. And we're going to continue with this, like for the next 5 weeks, basically. And the next one is to start the internal interviews. We were working, like I was saying before, we were working on the requirements that a student needs to actually be eligible for the internal interviews. And we want it to be interesting than the, like, before years and stuff like that. So we're actually working on this. And the last one is the weekly contest. Weekly contest is going to be held tomorrow. This is for G6. And for G5, we're planning to continue working on updating the UI UX, and there have been challenges on the WhatsApp verification, and there is a plan to meet with Heyman to address these challenges. So it's going to happen next week, and then we're planning to schedule a feedback session with Brooke Melissa for the updated UI and UX. So this is the updates for G6 and G5. If you guys have any question, you can ask. If not, this is it.
Thank you for the updates, Mikias. Now let's continue to the next part, which is marketing updates, and I will be presenting it. No. Okay. So to start with, we've had our usual Monday motivation post for our A2SV community, and then we had Nathaniel's success story or testimonial. We also had the G7 education application post this week, and we've also managed to have 5 tweets per week for the second time. We also posted the software engineering hiring posts, and today we've managed to post the social media team hiring post. And for adults, we had a quiz posted, and we also managed to create a Canva environment so that the social media team and adult team can collaborate on the posts that will be made after this. And for Akil, we had a meeting with the team lead and discussed about how we should collaborate on content plan. And we had a job opportunity posted on Akil as well. And when we come to adult again, we have a carousel that's under design, and we'll publish it after it gets reviewed and approved. And for Escalate, we have the global talent placement map, which is also under design. For the plans for next week, we have our usual Monday motivation post, and we also have the team video, which is being edited right now by our new member, Mariam. Do you want to say something about joining the social media team? Yeah, you should say something. Okay, maybe after I finish. Okay. So she's going to say something.
Joining the social media team has been very great. I think I like it more. Creating content and writing the script and everything. It's great. Yeah, I like being here.
Is it on? Hello.
Sorry. Joining the social media team has been very great. Especially, I think I belong here because I like creating content, writing the script, and taking the videos. It's really great. I'm starting to love it here. Yeah, and we were able to finish our first video shooting. It took 2 weeks, but we are done, and hopefully by Monday it's going to be published. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mariam. And so we'll, you guys should expect a team video by Monday. That's part of the plan. And when we continue to the next part, we are going to have an update on remote education post, and then we are going to have details for remote education and in-person education on the application. And for adults, we'll be having a quiz next week, and as well as an informative carousel that's related to the quiz. And for Akil, we will be posting job opportunities. And for Escalate, we're going to finish up the global talent placement map post, and we'll be posting it. And we will also have a meeting with the team leads of Escalate about content collaboration and content plan. So that's it for the updates on marketing. We can continue to the next part, which is A2SV website update, and it will be presented by Joshua.
Hello everyone. I'm going to be presenting the wins and plans for A2SV website. Yeah, for this week on the A2SV website, we're able to add a new page on the website, which is the apply page. Just like you know, in most companies' websites, we have a career page where people can apply for jobs, positions. So we also have that now also in A2SV website, the apply page. Also, I was able to update the content on A2SV websites, like the texts, and I was able to also use high resolution images. Previously, it was the images on the website was blurry, so I was able to change that to a high resolution image, and all these changes are now effective on the website. Yeah. So moving forward, like I said previously last week, I want everyone to visit a2sv.org. If you have any comments, anything you want me to add or any addition, you can just message me on Slack and I'm going to implement it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joshua, for the updates on A2SV website. Now we're going to continue to the core days, and the first core day is going to be Escalate, and it will be presented by Clement.
Hi everyone. I'm not Joshua. Okay, so today we have some wins. As you know, Escalate is just restarting, so we've been able to restart our social media. We've had our meetings, so in the next week we will start now seeing social media campaigns. And also for the talents, as you remember, we are in a process of now to start outsourcing some talents. We have updated our platform with a new pool of talents. And also on the front end side, we have reviewed the Figma, which was previously being worked on. And we had promised to make the first match this week. However, we did not manage to do that. We are planning to do it this coming week. Because of the shortage of resources, we are going to get a new backend developer and a new mobile developer. Apart from that, we are going to create a new Figma for the new pages. And also, after this, we are going to create the new merge so that all the bugs will be disappearing from the live server. Thank you.
Okay, Clement, thank you for the updates. Now we're going to continue to the second core day, which is time, and it will be presented by Ms. Ghana.
Hello everyone. So I'll be presenting wins and plans for time. So to start from the wins, we have started implementing Flutterwave account-to-account transfer, and I think we have completed the first flow, which is receiving money to our Flutter minutes. And next up will be the second floor, which is going to be making. Yeah, we plan to continue working on the coming week. And next up, on mobile side, we're working on time money and exchange rate pages integration. The mobile team has progressed very well on that, and we can say we can move on to the next one. And next up, exchange and time money. So we did the update for web, for mobile, so we plan to do the same for web, and yeah, it's in progress. And we had forgot password and email reset functionality done from website. And product side, we have evaluated two products which operate in Rwanda. They're called PO and InTouch. We have researched for potential integration and partnership. And for when it comes to deploying our app to internal testing, I had a sync with Naula Vera. He's busy, and we plan to do another meeting hopefully in the early next week so that we can know our next steps for deploying our app. So when it comes to plans, we plan to continue implementing the account-to-account transfer service and also the send money and exchange rates updates for web. And we plan to finalize the integration of the mobile app of with the payment service API, our backend, and also deploy our app to internal testing. And finally, we plan to research on licensing for time and also Momo payment partners that we can get and go under market. If you guys have any questions or comments, you're welcome.
Okay, if there are no questions, thank you, Ms. Kana, for the updates on Dine. We can continue to the next one, which is adult, and it will be presented by Nikias.
Thank you, Margaret. So my name is Mikias. I'm a mobile app developer at Adot. So I'll present our wins and plan. So our first win is like we posted social media posts on LinkedIn and other platforms about amniotic fluid. We also posted back in we also post a backend developer vacancy. We updated the medical content found on the map, thanks to Dr. Fusum. He noticed some of the medical contents are not correct, so now we fixed that and we will publish it next week. We also fixed some UI issues found on the mother app. We fixed the journal creation issue. We added temperature tracking feature on the measurement and vital section. Now Insight is fully integrated. Insight is fully integrated and tested on the website admin side. We reviewed and tracked quiz dashboard issue. We addressed build failure and pushed the latest deployment. We started the Telegram integration, the login and sign up flow, but we didn't finish it this week. So our plan for the next week is we plan to release the new iOS version. We also plan to continue making regular social media posts. We also plan to finalize Telegram and WhatsApp integration. The next plan is finalizing and submitting ODS plans and YC Combinator Accelerator Program application towards the. So we also continue addressing updates and feedback from Dr. Fusum and continue reviewing the dashboard. So this is it. If you guys have questions, you can ask. Yeah, if not.
Thank you, Mikias, for the updates on adults. Next up, we have Akil, and it will be presented by Yosef. Yosef?
Yeah, so thank you, Nardos. Can you turn the page? Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna present you about our team's Akil weekly wins and our plans for the next week. Starting from the wins, we have fixed the applicant form issues. So what the thing we had in the applicant form, we have fixed that issue, and also we have make it interactive so that applicants can have better experience with it. And the next one, we have implemented the AI assisted job search feature, which is the feature that in addition to in addition to having listing for applicants the relevant jobs that they want, we have also another. Okay. I think the slideshow is disconnected. Should I share mine or should I wait for?
Sorry, Yosef, you can continue.
Okay. So the feature is like users can now better interact with their job listing using AI. So they can communicate with a chatbot with our AI chatbot on what type of job they want, what type of specific requirements that they are looking for, how they are, if they are eligible or not. They can have a human-like interaction or discussion with our AI chatbot, and based on that feed, it can recommend them the relevant jobs that are posted in our platform. This is a very good feature that will enhance the user experience in our users' interactivity with our platform. So the next one is we have posted job opportunities in Akil. So multiple job opportunities from all of our teams has been posted in Akil. This has been a great opportunity for us because we are seeing in real life in like it's kind of beta testing, so we are getting feedbacks on the issues or the some things that should be improved on the platform. So this is a really good opportunity for us to gather feedback on our platform and gain a valuable insight so that we can update and improve our platform for the better. And the next one is we have finished the web implementation for role-based access for organization, admin and staff. So in an organization, we have two roles for now. So this has been an issue for us on the past week when multiple team leaders in our organization try to post a job, but they don't have a specific organization representative access for the platform. The only way that we could post the jobs was through only the admin credentials only. So that's not the most ideal way to interact with the platform and to manage an organization. So we have improved that feature so that right now, so that an organization can invite multiple representatives within that organization that could foresee the application process and the hiring process in every job posting and hiring process that specific organization can have. So it's a great feature, and also the next one, we have added another languages to our platform. So we have added French and Swahili translation for Akil. So right now, Akil is now available in basically 7 languages. So that's a really good thing. That it will increase our reach throughout most of African users. So those, and I'm sure this new language additions will be a very good tool for us to increase our reach and also to improve our interactivity with our users. And the next one, we have developed the organization follow and unfollow feature on our backend, so that applicants can follow a specific organization or unfollow it, which will help them gain whenever that organization posts something or post a job or anything else, they could get the first-hand notification from that organization so that they can apply for that specific job quickly and swiftly. So that's a really good feature. And we are also working on the updated promotional content for Akil. So our social media teams requested that we prepare some kind of content and guidelines so that we can boost our interactivity in marketing, and we can have better and more accurate marketing and advertising campaigns on social media. So we have been working on the document, and I'm sure we're going to finish that by the first days of the next week. And the next one is we have optimized my applications in bookmarks page so that we have updated both the UI and the UX of those pages so for better interactivity. And we are also in the process of implementing the AI resume analyzer on our mobile also. So we have finished that feature on the web, and we are in progress of implementing it on the mobile, both on the iOS and Android. And we also have fixed issues and improved UI for organization opportunities list. This is the issue that occurred on the middle of this week, where the two things that the content the content of that specific job list, it was not accurate, and also it was not showing the latest job posts that specific organization have. So we have fixed that issue and also improved the UI in both the UX for better use. So these are our wins for this week. Our plans for the next week include we're going to continue to fix the bugs, the issues, and implement the new features that we have planned for our for our for until A2SV launch in Rwanda. I think it's basically on 15 days. So we're gonna continue fixing and implementing those features until we finish. And also we have improved we're gonna improve the structure, layout, and UI of both applicant detail and organization detail pages so that they can look more modern and more they can have a more interactive user interface. And also we're going to finish the web implementation for AI assisted job searching that has been done on the backend. So we're going to implement that also in the web. And also we're going to, for post opportunity, we're going to add the editable preview so that when the organization is about to post the job, so the preview is not editable right now, but we're going to make it editable so that users can the organizations can easily edit each of the content right there rather than turning back to the first page or the second page of the application or job application post process. And also we're going to finish as I said before, we're going to finish the promotional content for Akil, and we're going to deliver that to our social media team. And also we're going to implement a multi-step interactive opportunity registration process so that we can gather better information from that applicant, which will help us in optimizing the job search, optimizing the job matching, and other features that we are hoping for in the next hoping in the future. And also we're gonna finish the follow and unfollow feature on the back end, and also we're gonna update the applicant profile page to be more interactive and add additional elements that we're gonna gather from the registration process. And also finally we're gonna deploy the latest version of for all the changes that we're gonna make on all platforms. So these are our weekly wins and plans. If anybody has a question, I can answer. Okay, so if not, thank you very much. I'm gonna leave the stage to you, Nardos.
Okay, thank you so much, Yossi, for the updates on IQ. We can continue to the next one, which is Skill Reach, and it will be presented by Naud.
Okay, thank you, Nardus. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. I'm now from SkillBridge backend team. So, for this week, it's remarked as the transition from SkillBridge Ethiopia to Rwanda. There were comments given by Emre, like when we add new members and start the operation, and the comments were almost done. So let me start from the mobile side. From mobile
Now,
side,
can you, sorry, your voice is, I think, breaking. Can you speak louder or like your earphone? I don't know.
okay, what about now?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. For this week, it's remarked as the transition from the skill bridge Ethiopia to Rwanda. Like we're having some bugs which are listed by Emre, and we were uh, fixing those errors. And uh, from mobile side, we were clean. Like there was an error called Google Play console error, and it was blocking us for the iOS version of not to start the iOS version. I mean, preparing the iOS version. So we fixed that, and then we started to like the to start work on the iOS version, but we are still working on that. And from the product side, since we the launch of A2SV is appearing within 2 weeks, we selected subjects like the common ones, English, maths, and randomly we take physics, and we were preparing notes. As you guys have seen, like Skid Bridge Ethiopia, there were notes in which students are going to read and prepare themselves for the coming exams. So right now our team is preparing that, and then we also fix contests feature which is given by Embry, like the contest feature on mobile side is now working, but right now it's working accordingly. And for backend side, we uh, divided the production and the development uh, like backend branch. So like early on, there is only one updated and latest version of the backend branch, but right now there is a the development one and the production one. And the other one, there was a comment given on daily quiz. The student didn't get the uh, questions which are specific to specific season, like when the student they say the student is on October, but the student might get questions which might be covered on March. So we fixed that to be on the question to be on October or like the year around that. So we have done that. And last but not least, we populated the courses and chapters into the database. I mean, we got the new courses like SS6 maths, physics, and um, English that are going to be part of the launch. So we populated the courses and chapters into the database. So next week we plan to finalize generating contents for Rwanda. Like as I have said, there are three main subjects we were focusing on: math, physics, and English. So we plan to finish that, and we also plan to finalize the iOS version and deploy it, and everyone can access the iOS version. And next, we are going to make the app country specific, so the user can access skill bridge from his country side. So right now we got a skill bridge Ethiopia, and then we are moving to Rwanda, and after some times we might have Nigeria, Ghana, and so on. So for that, we are making it suitable for all of these countries. So we plan that, and next we will also update the course contest and the exam endpoints to be country specific, and as well as we have to update the mobile UI. Uh, and finally, we will have research on the competitors. Like it's from product side, we have to research on other competitors, and we have to talk with people. Like if they are teachers, we have to discuss with them about the Rwanda, like the contents related to the exams, how it's going to be market or something like that. So we have to discuss on this issue. Yeah, I think that's the plan of the week. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Naol, for the updates on Skill Bridge. Now we can continue to the next one, which is rated, and it will be presented by Shanna.
Okay, thank you, Nardos. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes. Yes, we
Okay.
can.
Okay. My name is Ashanafi. I will present this week weekly wins and next week plans. Let's start from wins. For wins, we implement the restaurant registration features on the admin side from website. And after that, we indexing restaurant registration. We start restaurant registration and we implement ordering functionality from website and we deploy Rated app on a Play Store. After much of effort, we fix the 16 kilobyte memory page memory and we deploy Rated app on a Play Store. We fix bugs and add new features on a QR menu from a website and we implement AI integration for menu building functionality in a backend. For the next week plans, we have a plan for implementing a menu building and we try to finalize addressing the third round review feedbacks on a mobile site. And we have a plan for starts working on AI integration for image generation and starting working on menu generation from a backend site. And we try to implement restaurant on onboarding from website. This is our updates. If you have any question, you can ask me. Otherwise, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ashanafi, for the updates. I think there are no questions. So we can continue to the next one, which is Afro Chats. And it will be presented by Muntasima.
Hello, hello, hello everyone. I'm Muntasnot from AfroChat. So I'm going to present our wins and plans for this week. So the first one is we managed to integrate the localization for Kenya, Rwanda, Swahili, and French languages for the mobile. And the second one is we started integrating Kenya Rwanda to our web. The third one is Rwanda celebrity persona research. Well, so we did it because we had no Rwanda celebrities on our app, so we started researching on Randy celebrities, and we got some, and we are going to add to our application. The first one is we uploaded our app to App Store and Play Store. The next ones are the tasks which are on progress. Fixing the coin counter issue, which we have started and we couldn't finish. The next one is integrating the Momo payment method, which is also started and is on progress. So the plans we have for next week are adding Randy's personas to our database. So we got those celebrities. So we are going to add them to our database. And the second one is continue integrating Kenya Rwanda to our web. The third one is integrating the Momo payment method, which is already started, and we are going to continue it. The first one is updating database for models image. I think we have some issue with our with our database. So we are going to fix or update the database for the model's image. The last one is fixing. Fix updating password for a user who sign up with Google. This one is also started this week, and we are going to continue for the next week.
Thank you so much, Mintasnut, for the updates. If there are no questions, we can continue to the next one, which is Prepro, and it will be presented by Salome.
Yeah, hello guys, it's Salome from Team Pro. So this week was a productive week. We had a review meeting with Brooke Mellesa, which helped us a lot in improving the designs. We completed the mobile designs, and tonight we are ready to present it to the clients and get the final design review from Emre Baror. And our backing team managed to update the file management and data synchronization for the project. And next week, our plan is to complete the web design and fully get into implementation. So continuing the review with Emre as well as for the final say, and also implement the mobile components that were approved. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. And also our backend team will also work on making the backend application ready for deployment. So from our end, this will be it. So if you have any questions, I can answer.
If there are no questions, let's move to the next one. Thank you, Salome, for the updates on Prepro. Next, we have IMCI, and it will be presented by Afomia.
Okay, thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Afomia from IMCI team. So for our group, this week's wins are we started the laboratory features to allow doctors to place lab orders. This is the working part. And we refined the overall design system for improved consistency and usability. And for the plans, we plan for finalizing the UI flow alignments across the mobile. And we're going to prepare for the design handoff and internal review. And finally, we are going to finish up the laboratory features. So these are the plans for the next week. Thank you.
Thank you, Afomia, for the updates, and thank you everyone for the updates. Now we're concluding our weekly wins. We're going to have a conclusive remark and cut off the day by Clement.
Right. Thanks, everyone. Okay. Okay, let me stand somewhere here. Right. Yeah, thanks, everyone. So this week, I would say that was pretty much interesting because now as we are getting more to know each other, for those who got to know each other for the first time here, so we can say that it's getting more productive than before. And I would like to end with this quote from Jim Rohn. It says, if you really want to do something, you will find a way. If you don't, you will find an excuse. So Tim, maybe if I say for like coding, you know, if you have been doing coding, there's no one who just runs code for the first time and everything runs. Sometimes you fail, you try again. You fail, you try again. You can find an excuse. What matters is the results. What matters is the results that today we have been able to publish openings on Akil, and we've received more than roughly like 100 applicants. That's what matters. What matters is not, we are working on it, we faced a bug. No, that's not what matters. So we can find an excuse. We can say internet is over, no electricity, I'm tired. Excuses will be there. And no one is going to stop you from making an excuse. But in the end, the time that you've spent is going to be the judge. Right now, Akil is representing us because now we can be able to get developers through Akil. That's what matters. So guys, let's chase what matters. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Clement, for the conclusive remark and for the explanation on the codes. And thank you all for joining. This was it. Have a good weekend.